Good morning. How is everybody today? Well, it's about that time, breakfast. Now, I told y'all I've been trying to lose a couple pounds, and so I'm going to make for you my power soup recipe that I promised you. However, even when I'm not dieting, I make this soup because it is so good for you. Honestly, I eat this soup for breakfast because it's got eggs in it. It's kind of my version of a very, very healthy egg drop soup. It's got lots of my favorite vegetables in it, and it's just so good. But I promise there'll be many more good, sticky, ooey gooey, fattening recipes to come as well. As a matter of fact, on the weekends I'll be doing a video. I can only do a video every weekend now because I'm going to work. I'm going to work at the most adorable restaurant that you've ever seen, and look for my videos once a week on a Saturday or Sunday because I'll be working Monday through Friday. So now a lot of these ingredients will seem familiar to you because I used most of them in my low-carb egg roll bowl in it. Egg roll in a bowl. That was hard to say. It's a little early. I've only had 1 cup of coffee. I need more. So what you want to do is pour some chicken broth, 1 serving, which usually is about 1/3 of the box for me. And then we're going to add the flavor. So we're going to, a little bit loud there, going to add just a little bit of soy sauce, not a lot. We're going to add just a dab of fish sauce, not a lot. This stuff's pretty stinky, but just couple drops, just all the flavor you want to get into this broth. Super important. Some white pepper, really like, and again my ground ginger, and we're going to put some chicken bouillon in this one because we want this is soup. And it's got salt in it, so I'm not going to salt it. And then my delicious sesame oil. You never want to use too much of it. I barely got any left. I'll have to go buy some new. This I really like. It's kind of a grow on you type of flavor. Okay, let's let that simmer for a minute. Actually, let's give it a little stir because the chicken bouillon goes down to the bottom and sticks to the bottom if you don't give it a stir. All right, it's heating up nicely. Okay, now let's get the vegetables ready. You know, I've got that bok choy left over from yesterday when I made the egg roll in a bowl. So I've got plenty of that. And so I'm going to go chop some green onion and grate some ginger. Maybe even a little garlic. We'll see. Now you can always use those tubes of ginger, some minced garlic in a jar, if you like. I like the fresh. Green onion and ginger. And the bok choy. There's my ginger. This fresh ginger, just, the fragrance set it out. And then we're going to slice up our green onions. I love onions. Can't have too many in my soup. Okay, we got our onions and our ginger. Let's put a little piece of garlic in there. Remember what I said, it's all about flavor. Let's add our bok choy. I already had that cut up. I'm going to have some left over for tomorrow. Now we're just going to simmer till that all gets really tender. And then we'll make some additions. Now let's crack a couple eggs. Of course I got an eggshell in there. That's out. I always take this little white thing out. I don't like it. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. Ooh, I put it back in. Yuck. Okay. Now we're just going to beat this to death. Okay, well this is the part that might freak you out a little bit. You can put this in yours or not. It's optional. It's kind of expensive. But I always add collagen. I love adding scoops of collagen to my broth because I have had short, to the quick nails for like the last 10 or 15 years. My hair's thinned a little bit. It's just, I can't grow my nails to save my life. I mean, I've had no growth. The minute they start to grow, they break. Well, I've actually got some growth after using this collagen. I'm using marine collagen. I've been using it probably for 3 months. And it's good for your skin and your hair. And I've got this container. It lasts me about 3 months. And just it's up to you whether you get it or not. I'm not going to show you the product name because I'm not affiliated with them or anybody else. It's just something I choose to do. So it's totally up to you whether you do it or not. Let me show you a picture of the growth of my nails. I'm so excited. I've got to use 2 scoops in this broth. And it just dissolves easily for me. I've never had any problem with it, and I can't taste it at all. Collagen is lacking in our diets. And yes, you can make your own bone broth. You know that stuff that gels when you're like making soups and stuff, and you put it in the refrigerator the next morning, there's some grease, but under the grease there might be that thick layer of gel. That's good stuff. That's collagen. We need it for our skin, hair, and nails. And our joints. And because I have, the rheumatoid arthritis, my joints, I'll do anything to help. So that's mixed in there. Now, the next step is just simply to add our eggs. Now what we want to do is bring our soup up to a nice little simmer. And you're going to get it going in a circle. Let me switch hands so that bowl doesn't get in the way. And you want to always stir it one direction. I looked it up, read about it, and it said the molecule chain is what creates the strands. Only if you spin it in one direction. So that's exactly what I do, and it works every time. Just keep it going. Perfect. Okay, now I turn off the heat, and I'm just going to let it sit for a couple of minutes for the eggs to cook thoroughly. Now how yummy is this? A delicious batch of power soup. Protein, collagen, minerals, just vitamins, everything that you could possibly want. And plus, it tastes so good. All right, let's get over there and give it a try. Delicious. The batch turned out marvelous. Smells heavenly, but best of all, tastes heavenly, and it's super, super healthy. Super, super low carb. I can eat this whole bowl, which I'm going to because I will not waste that expensive collagen powder I put in it. Like I said, that's optional. But if you've got problems with thinning hair and nails, it works for me. No lie. All right, let's get in here and try this. Well, funny, not funny. Empty bowl here because I thought I was filming me testing it, but somehow I pressed the wrong button. So you're just going to have to take my word for it. So good. So good for you. I enjoyed every bite. And I wanted to let you know, too, that if you have any leftover shredded chicken, put that in it. If you have any boiled shrimp left over, cut that up a little bit and put that in there. So good. I do that sometimes, too, for added protein. But anyway, I hope you enjoy my carb last two recipes, low carb, healthy recipes. It really helps me, works for me. Keeps me full, can eat all of it I want. Same with that egg roll in a bowl. And on the weekends, we'll have our cheat day. Anyway, it's been so good being in the kitchen with y'all again. Can't wait to do it again. Toodaloo.